What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. Gonna give you a really cool, or I think it's really cool, Stevie Ray Vaughan style lick that uses kind of that double stop kind of vibe, you know. And I've got a few different ways to show you. Right now we're in the key of E, standard tuning, no problem. We're gonna zoom in and I'm gonna show you how to do it. But real quick, the site that got me my start on YouTube as a guitar teacher, nextlevelguitar.com. They're running a blues sale right now, and I've got some lessons on there from way back when I did some stuff with them in the very beginning of my journey here. But yeah, there's a link down there for it, and I am going to pick 3 comments to send over to them so you guys can win it for free. So I'm going to pick 3 comments to win that for free. But let's zoom in and knock this one out. Here we go. All right, so the lick I want to teach you is this. Or strumming it with a pick. Few different ways to play that same thing or the same concept, because you can really, anytime I learn a lick, I always mix it around and try and, you know, play it backwards, play it forwards, faster, slower, double up some of the notes. That's how you really, you know, kind of find your own little voice on the guitar. What really helped me with this lick, I remember actually asking, I had a college professor, an English professor, who was just great at the Stevie Ray Vaughan Strat style playing, and I remember he was doing that lick, and I was still pretty young in my little education of guitar there, and I was always like, oh, that, what's that? Teach me that thing, right? That's what I want to learn, that little thing. And his name was Greg Glasner, so hope you're out there, Greg. Hope you're doing all right. It's been a long time. But anyway, what helped me was learning the lick without the extra notes, because basically what you're doing is you're playing a cool blues lick, like that, but every note that you play, you're playing the high root. So you've got this like high note that's going with it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm playing a lick with my thumb, and every time I'm playing the notes of the lick, I'm playing that. Now when I do it with a pick right there, I'm covering both of these. So that would be another way. And then I'm also doing it right here. Same lick, but I'm playing the scale instead of on the D and G string, I'm just playing the G and B strings. And that's actually this one, which I don't think is how Stevie Ray Vaughan did it. It's actually the way I do it the most. I didn't invent it, but... So like I was saying, learning the lick without the extra notes on top, I think, is the key. So I'm going to show you that. So it starts with that. The 14th fret, which is the root on the D string. Then the 12th fret on the G string. Then the 14th on the G string. Like that. Easy enough. So now what's going to happen, probably the tricky part, but also the most tasty, we're going to pick this 14th fret on the G string, and just with one pick, we're going to do a hammer-on pull-off with the pinky on the 15th fret, and then a pull-off with that ring finger. Notice, one pick, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4 notes with one pick. So once again. I'm going back to the root right there, which is that 14th of the D. Then I'm doing a hammer-on from the 12th to the 14th on the G string. It's a kind of a... So when you put those together... And then I'm releasing to the 12th fret on the G string. So here, I'm going to just break it down piece by piece, like we're playing with Legos. First note. Now I'm going to do 2 notes. Now I'm going to do the 3 notes, etc. Keep adding. And you can play that lick without the extra stuff on top. I mean, that's just a great lick. See that? And that's what I mean by, taking a lick, kind of like when you learn a vocabulary word and then you have to put it into a sentence. Take these licks and mess around. See that? Just taking a little piece of it and seeing what I can do. Okay, now next we're going to add that to just every note of the lick. And some guys will pick like that and then use their middle finger. But if you look, I'm just going with my middle finger and a pick, or what I tend to do is I do the little tuck under trick, tuck the pick under my index finger. I can do it really fast. And I go like that, or you can do that, either way. But look, you can just see. Let's just do it. I'll use my thumb and middle finger. Now I'm going to add it right there. So that thing where you get 4 notes out of 1 pick, that's all I'm doing. I'm just letting that one time. So anything you do with your pick or your thumb is the same that you're going to do with your middle finger. Okay, now I'm going to pick and use my middle finger. Now the other thing you can do is just cover the B and the high E string right there. And actually I'm going to cover the G string as well. And I'm just going to play that same lick. And I'm just strumming. In my intro, I did it in the open E position. Same exact thing. The last one that I tend to do when I'm working on a little octave idea, like... so here's how we do it. 9th fret on the G, 12th fret. Now, pinky's just going to be on that 12th fret of the high E for this whole thing. But so we're going to go with our index finger, 9, 8 on the B, 10 on the B, hammer on pull-off, then ring finger over to the 12th of the G. And then I hammer on from the 10 to the 12 on the B. That ring finger's on the 12 of the G there. And there's cool things here like, and remember, just pinky's on that the whole time, but I'm not showing that to you yet. You can do this kind of thing. Middle finger on this blues note here, which is the 11th fret of the B. Listen to when you hear that pinky in there. So just with the pinky there the whole time I was going. But then all of a sudden when you add your pinky it looks like some, jazz solo or something. And then when I'm in this mode of that lick, I like to move down to this double stop, which is another SRV classic. You got the 7th on the high E and the 8th on the B. All right, that was it. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember, I'm going to pick 3 comments to win that Next Level Guitar blues set right down there. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And hopefully this won't be the last time, and we'll see each other again soon. See you later.